a lot of people who actually can see understand that Kamala Harris losing that election was one of the best things ever to happen to America. And some people may say, well, why are you saying that? Well, I said it, and I want to hear what this sister has to say because she gets it.
The more we wake up, the more rules they're going to put on us, the more restraints they're going to put on us, the more restrictions they're going to try to put on us. I just want y'all to know that. So prepare yourselves. This was the year, I call this the year of exposure, because I honestly believe that the best thing for us all as a collective people was that Kamala Harris lost. I think that woke all of us up from a very, very deep slumber. I think the worst thing they ever did was hijacking that thing. I can't say the words because I'll get violated. The worst thing they ever did. Because it is waking everyone up. It is making everyone realize how bad those people are. It's making us just come up out of our slumber. And I believe that if we would have had a Democratic president, I think we still would have been lulled in our sleepiness, in our grogginess, in our complacency. I think we would have still been stuck in the narrative that has been put on us all these centuries.
Now, you see what she was saying, that if you had a Democrat would have won that election, like Kamala Harris, black people for sure would have stayed lulled to sleep. Black people would have been still on this minority coalition crap, POC, BIPOC crap they was on. Black folks would still be on the Democrat Party like they are, not getting nothing out the deal. See, more of the people that black folks today are talking more like us now. And that's a beautiful thing to see. At one point in time, you wouldn't have had black folks talking about their arresting or delineating anything. Now, after that election, and they got to really see who's on black folks' side with things, these other groups, now they like, people say, okay, I get it. You know, they finally understood white women definitely wasn't going to support them because they actually, white women care more about white supremacy. They just complain they get a bad end on the deal. That's really what it is. If they would get the same deal that they man get, they wouldn't be saying a word about any kind of racism or white supremacy or discrimination or whatever. You look at other groups outside of us, they say they're discriminated against, but they go line right on up to vote for white supremacy. And I'm glad black folks got to finally see that and understand that we are on our own. We don't have no help. We have nobody. We're on our own. And that's good. We don't need to be with nobody else, because on that plantation, nobody else is over there with us. And we fought everything we ever fought. We were by ourselves. We got the work done. You have Johnny come lately, it's time they go march. Man, what's a march? Black folks was taking the slings and arrows of the cops, the Klan, and everything else. A couple of them got touched, but not many as black people. We have always stood 10 toes down, fighting back and doing what we got to do for freedom and justice. So Kamala Harris losing, and listen, I'm going to tell you, I told y'all, I love that in-your-face racism. I love it. I love they talk saying the N-word now to your face. I love it because it gets you out of that sleep the sister's talking about. It slaps you in the face and it makes you do something. It makes you do something for your community. It makes you unify with your people. Look, even black immigrants, now they getting it. They understand it too. See, some of them thought it was okay. But they learned it real quick. Latinos, some of them, I ain't say all of them, because some of them still thinking they white. I don't know what that is about some of them. I don't even know, don't even understand it. But you have some of them still on there, or they feel they're white adjacent. Let me say, but it came from their community, because when I talked about this before, LULAC fought for the classification to be white, because the American government was not going to put them as white. They was going to put them as a classification of Mexican, right? And they fought against that. They're like, no, the LULAC at the time was saying, no, we should be put in the white category, not Mexican, which would have been better to have their own category instead of that confusion that you have right now. But the white supremacists are showing them what it is. They showing the agents what it is. The East Indian, he getting it too. You understand? If Kamala Harris would have won, none of that would have been going on. Nobody would have got their wake-up call. And this is going to be a long few years for them. It ain't going to be a long few years for us. It's going to go pretty quick for us. But for them, it's going to be something. But yeah, the best thing for America was Kamala Harris losing that election. Oh, it was the best thing. It's the best thing for the world. Because look at the chaos Trump is causing worldwide. That's beautiful. That would have never happened if Kamala Harris would have won the election. She wouldn't have done none of that mess. None of it. And it's time everybody wake up. Even the world needs to wake up. See, people talk about Trump, but Trump is who America really is. That man embodies who America really is. They say, oh, Trump. No. Trump embodies who y'all are. Because he don't embody who Black America is. But that's white America's champion right there, Donald J. Trump, the president of the United States. And they don't like what they see. But that's who they are. That's who they always been. You know, America got what the president that it deserves, actually. Donald Trump and all the things that come along with him. But yeah. Nobody would have woke up at all if Kamala Harris would have became president. This sister, yeah, she definitely spot on.